So how do you determine which key you're playing when you see a score? And sometimes the key signature has lots of sharps, lots of flats. So I have just put the G clef, and I'm just going to show you how you will know which key you are in when you see the sharps and the flats. So sharps are arranged using these arrangements. The first sharp will be F, then followed by C, followed by G, followed by D, followed by A, then E. That is how they are arranged. For flats, the first flat will be a B flat, followed by E, followed by A, D, G, and then C. In every clef, they are arranged in that order. They are not just put. They are put in such spacing. Okay, so if I start with F sharp, so my F sharp will be up here. Don't confuse and put it here. But right now we are just determining which key we are working with. So if I have one sharp over here, okay, if I have only one sharp on a score, I am looking for the semitone. Let me call it not a sharp, a semitone. A semitone, one semitone above the sharp that I see. So like now here, a semitone that is above F sharp is G. So if I see one sharp, okay, one sharp, which is F sharp, that means I'm in G major. Okay. If I see two sharps, those two sharps will be F and C. So the next sharp will be over here on this space of C. So it will be this, and then bit of a gap, and then where the C is. I look at this note, which is C. This line is on C. Then I look for the semitone above. Semitone above C is D. So if I have two sharps, then it means I'm in D major. Okay, and those two sharps will be F and C sharp. If I have three sharps, so my third sharp, here there's a G, but it won't be here. It will be up above, it will be up here. So if I have three sharps, ask yourself the same question. The semitone that is above G. The semitone that is above G is A. So three sharps means I'm in A major. Okay. So from A major, I come to this other one, which is D. And for the D, I will have my sharp over here on this line. Okay. So that means I have four sharps now. Four sharps. And where I have four sharps, I look at this last sharp and I say one semitone above this last sharp is E. So four sharps means that I am in E major scale. Then the one that is above that, we come to A. So my next sharp will be over here. All right. So where I have five sharps, which is the semitone that is above A, very good. That is B major scale. Then I come to my last sharp here, which is E. So I will come here where there is this space. This is a space of E. And so it means that if I have all these sharps, then I am in which notes is a semitone above is F sharp. F sharp major. Very good. So that is how you will know the key that you're working with. There's a probability that it could also be a minor key. So if it is a minor key, then you have to know the relative minors of each and every key that you see in here. If there is no sharp at all or flat at all, then that one is C major. C major scale. So C major scale is the one that will not have sharps or flats. So for the flats, we usually start with B flat. So I'll start with my flat here. So now this one is a bit tricky because you usually check the second last note to determine the flat that you're working with. But now this one, you don't have a second last. So the first flat is usually F major. F major. F major is the one that has one flat. So that one you have to know. But now from there, you just check the second last flat. So the second last flat from there now will tell you the key that you're working with. So from here, I am going to have my second flat on E. So I'm going to put it here on E. And I'm checking my second last flat, which is now F. So it means, which is now on this line of B. Okay? It is on this line of B. So if you have two flats, then it means that you are on B flat major. B flat major. All right. So if I add another flat here, now this one I'm going to put it here. The next flat is going to be over here. And I'm still going to check the second last. So the second last now will be this one. And this one is which note? That is E flat major. You just check where the note is and you name it that name. Okay. The next we go to D. So D is over here. I'm going to put my flat on that line. And I check my second last. The second last note is on A. So I will say where I have four flats, that is A flat major. And then I come to G. So I'll put my flat over here where there's the line of G. I check my second last and I will say that where there are 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I will say that I am in D flat major. Very good. Then I go to my next after G is C over here. Right. Then I will say that I'm checking my second last. So my second last note is which one? Is G flat. So I'll say that the one that with 6 flat is G flat major. So that's how you determine the flats are the key that you're working with in any scale. And remember to also, if you see that there are accidentals in a score, there's a probability that it could be in a minor scale. So check out for the relative, major and minor on the video that I did on minor scales, and also the video that I did on circle of fifth. I think I could have explained how to do the fifth of minors and to see the relative ones. Yes, or for the major, you can just look at the sixth of every scale and just pick it as a relative minor.